very quick reads. Let's see how many we can get done today. And if my moderators are available, can they help keep track? We're just gonna wait for people to enter the room. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I'm a tarot reader and intuitive coach for the last 6 years. BRB while I grab a couple other decks. Okay, and I'm back. Hi, Katerina. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am well. How are you? Thanks for asking. We're gonna light some incense. Can you hear me? That's if my phone's kind of at a distance. Whoopsie. That's good. Get that going. Alright. Got a small group in here. You can hear me? Good, good, good. No mic today. Do we have any questions? Hi, welcome in. Any questions? Free tarot reading questions. This is a good time to get a free reading from me and see how I read. Get to know other people in the chat. I am kind of around in the online YouTube social media network world. I'm like, my star DNA is made to be like that. So you'll probably see me like in the chat of like other readers and things like that. And they'll like say, hey, synchronistically, because, you know, psychic to psychic, we can kind of sense each other. Before I got on YouTube, I found my mentor Miriam, who is known as Point Your Compass. She had a lot of subscribers, but her account got shut down a few times. And now they've morphed into Woke One's Revolution, where Heather and Miriam do that together. However, Miriam has been pending launching her newest product, which I think is great, especially for people that are into astrology, even if you're not. I think it would be great information for those that, the way I would put it is a good information before you invest into a person. More than likely it's a person, place, or thing. But obviously, if we're talking about birth chart information, it's a person, right? But if it were like dealing with a company, you could deal with the company's birth chart. or the company owner to get some insights into that. But really great, great, I almost said flame, for twin flame concepts and love, connections, relationships, situationships, and all that jazz. Crushes, people in question. Yes, you may. Katerina, I have a question. Is something good going to happen to me soon? That's so generic, Katerina. That's what you want to use your free question for? Well, if you manifest, you know, with thought, if you keep thinking good things, you're bound to manifest something good, right? Hello, can I get a free reading? Yes, what is your question? Well, a better question, Katerina. I'll just help you out. And I wrote like an Instagram post about this, but I'm not really on my Instagram anymore. But how to frame your questions is usually helpful for readings. It's okay. It's okay. I will teach you. So, what's the next good thing that's happening to Katerina? Based on what Spirit's opinion, right? Double tap to like the video, please, because it helps boost the algorithm and all that jazz. I don't know how, it just does, okay. All these people asking me, can I get a question? You better double tap to like the video. I see at least like 3 people want a question. I should at least have like 3 likes. Oh, that's so nice. Question, did Sam read what I wrote online today in my caption? Like number 1. Oh, thank you, Fire Spawnable. Okay, let me get to Katerina. What is the next good thing coming to Katerina based on Spirit's opinion? A new beginning. Also generic. I just liked. Thanks for reminding me. The World's the 5 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands. The 7 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Oh, Katerina, they're saying that something that has been making you feel mixed up, something that you've been resisting, could be like a location or a move, is actually in the greater good. And some of this might have to do with being tied to a person. Believe it or not, feels like a setup. Yes, show me more. Any more channelings? Boats, the moon, delays, hanged man energy, the summer, unicorns, owls, children, cats, feathers, orange cats, a heart with an eye and some wings, rose tattoos, a crown, a hummingbird. I forget what flower that is. Orchid. Okay. Thumbs up. I rebuke. Hello, can I get a free reading? Christina Linda, Fire Spawnable. Yagmir the First. Hi. Welcome in. I see people that want a question but did not ask a question. Oh wait, Fire Spawnable. Did Sam read what I wrote online today in my caption? Show me Sam. The Magician, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like you wrote a lot, actually. So what do they have to say about that? Let's see. There is some kind of like level of avoidance, I would say. Yeah, avoidance because this person is in an addiction cycle. You're welcome, Katerina. Show me more. Strangers pop up between stones. Hi, welcome in. Popular feathers are more important. Some companions really set the tone. The air conditions are nearly visible. Sometimes a single heartbeat can be preserved. No, not that kind of love. Time would be given to just one. Cities change appearance frequently. Correlation happens between years. Some related forms are protected. Cross beyond the other border. Intuition. Yang energy. Do nothing and take the lead. Well, that's very different. Can we get specific, please? Okay. Okay, they said to figure out where you're supposed to take action to, who was I talking to? Fire Spawnable. To look at your Mars in your birth chart. Because you're kind of stuck in a loop that you might want to get out of, was the guidance. Happy new moon, y'all, even though I forgot when it was gonna happen. I think I might have also forgot, but I know like it was, I don't know, I got it somewhere in my calendar, but I got other things, life be happening. So much happening. We had people that wanted a question, but then didn't say the question. That's always unfortunate. It's warm out today. I have Mars and Aries. New moon was last night, I believe. Whoa. I tend to clean a lot before a full moon and on a new moon. Few days in between. No, everybody's just like doing perfect in life. No one has like a question. That's shocking. Maybe I came at the wrong time. Maybe it's time I jump off. I was like, I don't know if I feel like channeling right now. I was like, there's a million other things I could do, to be honest. You're welcome. Yes, I hope it helps. It is a Monday, technically. I don't know. When is a good free question day? I kind of just do it at random. You can ask. No shit. Obviously. What is Jack's current energy towards Yagmar the First? Show me. Sometimes it's easier. But I have realized that I have audience karma, so you'll probably constantly see me push back on that. And it is what it is. Jack's current energy towards this person. Show me Jack's energy towards this person. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups in reverse. Show me more. Ace of Wands. I know it's not as entertaining to not see my face and hands. We have those days too, but, you know, it just is what it is. Welcome to life. We pivot, we adapt, we make adjustments. And really, the why and the how and the whatever is none of your business. So it's like, I'm not one of those people that's going to like manipulate and move things around for their audience. However, I will take into consideration, but that's not why I do it at all. Otherwise, it's a performance. Like, I do have some of those videos, but that's something completely different. That's not my readings. Their energy towards you. So what I heard while I was like kind of ranting is authenticity is the highest frequency. And some would argue it's love, but it's actually authenticity. Did you know that? Temperance in reverse. And it could be due to their own imbalance. And it could be as simple as them, like, in a job where they don't move their body enough is, like, an example, but it doesn't have to be. We have your presence, though. It is enough, I would say. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, energy is energy. Like, you don't actually have to see anything to pick up things. Like, I've had readings over the phone where you don't see anyone. It's just the same. You don't, yeah. It just makes us comfortable, right? Hanged Man energy. So this person admires you. However, they're themselves not showing up in their authentic form, is what I would say. Show me more. The moon is here. And it could be due to fear and insecurities. Which is why maybe it's not manifesting an outcome that you seem to like, I would say. I feel that, yeah. However, they might have dreams about you or think about you at night. It is a fear, yes. It's an inner child thing. Suppressing emotions, pretty common. Yes. And then I heard Ice Queen, so he might have dealt with an Ice Queen at some point in their life. I need more questions. I hope that resonated. Already 20 minutes in and I want another snack. Why? I always get hungry when I do readings. It's so weird. I need to replenish my energy. You're welcome. Thanks, Allie. Thanks a lot. It truly did. Emoji. For those that can't see the chat, when you have to rewatch a blank screen. I guess the only ones that'll benefit from this live are the ones that are gonna be actually live in it, or when I turn the captions on. But that takes a while. Sometimes it takes like 24 to 48 hours for the captions to start working. Enjoy your snack. I don't know. 20 minutes. Are we already gonna take a break? The snack I want is gonna be hard to do cards with. It's like I have like a yogurt ice cream that I really want right now. Yes, you may. Grand Central 21. What is your question? Ha 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 ha. LOL. LOL. BRB while I grab, I don't know. I wanted something sweet, but I guess I can settle for salty for a second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had some like random thoughts while I was snacking. 1 second. Me and my girl are talking again after a long break and realize I need to surrender control. How can I do that to improve my relationship? How? So you know what you need to do, but you're asking how? Surrender, let go of control. Stop it. Stop it. Did that help? What can I do to improve the relationship? You said what you already need to do. Show me, what do they need to know? 7 of Swords, the avoidance, the denial, not using your intuition. A common thing I say is intuition is nothing without action. If anyone is interested in intuitive coaching, you can really get a lot done and feel very successful 6 months working with a coach. Trust me. And it really only takes like 3 weeks to kick a habit. So imagine what 6 months with someone can really do to your life. I've had a lot of coaches and mentors. I've been with Miriam for like 5 years. 3 consistently. Very consistently. My fitness coach, I did like a few rounds throughout the years. Some examples. Also something that they're saying is, instead of scheduling your priorities, prioritize your schedule. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. Many stumble out of the same container. They might stand their ground for indefinite periods. So something about stubbornness is also here. Some related forms are protected. Stripes actually become more colorful. Practitioners working in the wilds must migrate. So something about possibly moving, or this could be a family member or something. That might be relevant. Show me more. Also said something about be careful who you vent to, because vents lead to other rooms. The parrot is here. Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel like there could be possibly a family member, like an elder around you. I don't know if it's your side or their side, who does not have the best interest of the relationship at heart. Let's put it that way. Could be a sister or an aunt. Fall is significant. Practicing gratitude. A lot of bird energy, so it kind of feels like family members, extended family members. I hope that helps. Does anybody have a question? About 30 minutes in. I guess it's a slow day. I was thinking, I don't know. Why did I feel like it was a high traffic day? Maybe it's just the caffeine talking. I was like, usually I get tired between 3 to 4, but today, oh, I haven't slowed down at all. So weird. Well, we got barbecue chips. You're so welcome. Come back next time. What's everyone's favorite snack? Oh, particularly, what is your favorite chip? Put your favorite chip in the chat. I don't know if I have a favorite. Really depends on the day. Is there anyone that doesn't like chips? Okay. No questions? No questions? Here I thought the collective was going through it. Maybe they're just busy. Actually, I have one of my reader friends reading for me. They're supposed to get it done in the next few days. You guys want to talk about that while we wait for people? Instead of hearing me ruffle around with my snack. Okay, well, fuck it. You want to talk about some of my readings, even though I should probably make a whole video about this? So, you know, how we always say, we don't read for legal purposes, right? Blah 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 blah. We don't read for legal purposes. However, I definitely did, and I definitely have. Do I recommend it for, like, I don't know, your, like, what to file in court and blah blah blah? No, not necessarily. But it was kind of useful for me, because everything that you want to manifest is all internal. And if the energy is aligned, and it was aligned, then it should work out in the favor. Obviously, you don't manifest from, like, a dark place, because we do a lot of shadow work. Plus, the universe kind of kicks back and there's karma involved. I know some people, like, say, oh, there is no, like, good or bad, evil or whatever, whatever. I don't know. I kind of beg to differ. I kind of beg to differ. My first reading ever. Well, I went to the school with this one girl, and I had homeroom with her, and I jumped high schools, mind you, so there was a couple stories like that, and it was both in homeroom, and they both sat next to me. I felt called to reach out to her, and I was like, hey, I'm going through this. What do you think? And she sent me a link to what was called Lightworkers Lounge. And I was like, okay, what is a light worker? And anyone hear that word? Not everybody that, like, does tarot or knows tarot knows what light worker is. So anyway, I was about to, like, choke on my snack. Lightworkers Lounge. It was a podcast. I think it's still up, but she's doing other things. Her name is Stephanie Powers. She's a Sagittarius sun, I believe. But I listened to a bunch of her podcasts, and it was spot on, like, exactly what I felt like I was going through. And so, I started getting curious about, I don't know, the spiritual side of things and astrology and whatever. And this was before I, like, got my own deck and started becoming a reader too. And I have that story on my playlist if you're curious on how I became a reader. I kind of go more in depth with that over there. And then I got like a couple of readings from Stephanie, and they were just like those love messages, those love angels that every reader has. Have you guys seen those? And I think they were both love readings, I believe. No, one of them was career. And she said something about the arts, which was kind of fitting. I want to say it was like my career, but it was something that I was investing into as far as like myself and the business. And then oh, I also have that video up about how a reader picked up on my dead uncle. So we'll skip over that one. And that was like one of the other readings I got, and she was also a girl I went to high school with, and she sat in homeroom with me. So it's kind of weird how spirit set me up in life. Like there was always like one or a few people throughout my life that were kind of like tied into those kind of realms, you know? And I know it's not like that for everyone, but it was like that for me. And then I found some readers on Instagram. Some of them resonated. I'll save some of those for different stories. I did some lives with a reader that is more on the eastern side of Washington. I'd say he's like decently known on the web, on Instagram, even though he took like a huge step back and he's like focused on other things. However, I have a feeling that he'll make a comeback, but definitely focused on other things. And I started doing lives with him, and then I got readings with Miriam, and this was like while I was in the process of my separation and divorce. I think like I started watching her videos when I was in separation, but didn't get readings from her until the legal part started already, and we were already like, gosh, I think we were almost into trial before I found her. And she did bring up like that process a lot. And I'm so thankful that we crossed paths, because I don't think I'd have my son today if it weren't for that. Truly, I've never known someone that loves like her. And a lot of it is through her skills with astrology and being able to look at someone's chart and being able to decode someone like that, compared to like sitting with a therapist for years and years and years, which I have. And yet no one else has been able to do that except for people have gotten close, definitely close. And even like outside of astrology, because she, you know, she does tarot as well. It's like she can pick up on it. Hi, Celine. Welcome in. I guess we had a short live for free questions. Maybe the energy is not fitting for it. Maybe it's because I have like a million other things to do, but I wanted to take a break, and I was like, well, it's been a while since we've done one. Maybe we'll try to jump on again a different day, you guys. We'll see where the energy takes us. Yeah. Well, let me know if you're in need of an in-depth reading. You know where the links are. Otherwise, keep your notifications on, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.